Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play Title Bound Constant. And there Yandere Dames and Van where we have a mermaid, or merman. Let's begin. And what should the keeper call you? Well, you, but we can just go way in. This one. So this is it, your new home for the next week. The car engine clicks as it cools behind you. Wind claws up the cliffside, sharp with salt and the smell of rain-soaked stone. Being a lighthouse keeper isn't that bad. The lighthouse door groans open. Damp wood, rust, and brine folds around you like something alive. A stack of old pages rests on the desk beneath the lantern, wrapped up for years of sea air. Warped from years of sea air. Log entry, no date. The thing in the water has a name. Colleen. I hate writing it, because it feels like inviting him closer. Everyone in the nearby town warns me this lighthouse was wrong, missing fishermen. Bodies washing up, doors left open in houses that no longer have anyone inside them. If another keeper finds this, not answer when he says your name. He's not waiting for you out of love. He's waiting because he's starving for someone to be lost. Maybe we'll be lost for him. Well, whoever worked here before me definitely stopped sleeping. And what does this place feel? I'm gonna go with open. This place feels peaceful. Lonely, but peaceful. Night settles fast over the water. The tide pulls back further than it should, leaving black rock glistening below the cliff. Why does the ocean sound louder at night? Something moves beneath the surface. Oh, it's so cute. There you are, Wyan. Took longer this time. What the heck? Your first instinct is to jump off the cliff, lift it into his arms. Be curious. Be curious. Do I know you? You always ask that first, love. My name's Colin. Call in. I missed you for longer than this life can hold. I get the because of the color. I will say the font needs to be changed, or the color of the text needs to be changed. What will you do? Stay talking a little longer. Fine, talk. I know you would. Some part of you always reaches back for me. Do you remember anything? Remember what? Seems... I cannot read it. Seems ripple up his throat. Like wet glass. His eyes catch two light for one horrible second. A second voice speaks underneath his own. Okay, no. That's not normal. Yeah, the text is too light. How do you react? Curious. Cautious. Yeah, cautious. You're not human. You really don't remember. You never do at first. I remember enough for both of us. Silence thickens around the two of you until even the wind seems to stop listening. Break the moment. Ask one more question. What do you want from me? You near me, safe this time, as I cannot read it. The answer should chill you instead and land somewhere dangerously close to your heart. Oh, I see his fangs. You take stairs too fast, hands skimming the cold whale as you flee upward. You slam the lighthouse door, shut hard enough to rattle the glass. That wasn't real. It has stopped being real if you say enough. Oh, there he is. But when you check the window, Callian is still there below the cliff watching. Oh, it's us. Don't take too long this time. Day 2. Morning light does nothing to make the lighthouse feel safer. That wasn't a dream. A man rose out of the ocean, knew my name, and looked at me like he's been waiting forever. If old rumors were true, he's the reason the lighthouse keeps swallowing people. And somehow the worst part is that his voice still feels warm in your chest. What do you do first? Read more of the old pages. Log entry, storm watch. I tried to radio. I tried prayer. I tried rescue. None of it drowned him out. The town down the road is more empty now. Too many missing people. Too many dead from the water with their faces torn open like they drowned screaming. Collian is after me because he loves me. He hates me because I'm not the one he wants. And I think every keeper before me suffered from that. It was us, right? Whoever wrote this knew something was living out there. You make another circuit up the White House stairs, trying to convince yourself routine can outweigh dread. The radio crackles once in the middle of your work, then dies again into static. You catch yourself staring at the shore anyway. That pull in your chest makes you check the windows more closely. You tell yourself you're checking the weather. Instead, you search the surf for him. There he is. Callian waits in the shallows in the softer siren shape, beautiful in a way that feels almost deliberately unfair. The sea around him is strangely calm, as if it knows better than to disturb him when you're near. You came back. I knew you would. You always find your way to me. You should turn around. You should lock the door. You should stop coming here. Instead, you step closer. What do you say? You are waiting for me? I always will. Will always wait. It's nice to see you chose me even a little. A treacherous scrap you give me. Push for one more answer. Ask about every wife. A flash of silver in the bottom of the sea, a hand closing around yours, a promise swallowed by dark water. Do you mean every wife? And I've loved you longer than one body can hold. Every time the world gives you back to me, it takes you away again. Is this romance or a cycle of manipulation dressed up as devotion? Or both? You don't like when I look like this. Answer him. Explain what's happening from the beginning. Nothing no halt answers. Tell me the truth. The truth is that the ocean keeps taking from me, and I keep finding you again. I'm so tired of losing you. When you shift your weight to leave, Colligan surges forward and catches your wrist. His grip is cool, firm, and desperately familiar. The world drops out from under you. For one aging instant, there's no cliff, No storm, or no lighthouse, only the vast ocean, endless and silver, and Corrigan pulling you closer to the reverent hands. His laugh is softer there, and nearby is warm against his own, warm against his and open water, and the memory feels like a dream, then a life-used soul is still grieving. I hope I'm saying it right. Then it's gone. Because we're in the ocean? How'd you react to his touch? I'll stay still. There we are, just like before. I knew you'd feel me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. I just can't lose you again. If I hold too tightly, it's because every version of me has watched every version of you die. How do you leave him tonight? I mean, you're trying to understand. I'm trying to understand, but you keep scaring me. I know. I don't know how to love you gently anymore. When it comes, world keeps providing gentle things can still die. You let yourself free and take the stairs 2 at a time. Rain begins before you make it back out inside. You said you wouldn't leave me again. Remember that, please. His voice follows you all the way up the stairs. You shut your bedroom door and sit on the edge of the bed, listening to the sea. It's still hard to read. And this one too. I was like get like red with the text. Sleep doesn't come easily. Day 3. Storm lights soften in the room and the pale gray bands. The sea outside is restless but not wild. For now, the ocean sounds almost calm. No radio, no deliveries, no road that feels safe. Just you, the ocean, and thing waiting in it. You already know that he's there before you reach the window. The storm leaves you with too much time to think. I'm gonna go read one last entry. Fell entry. The storm gets worse whenever he leaves angry. The whole coast answers to his moods, or something that loves him enough to stay. Or to something that loves him enough to stay. If the next keeper is the one he has been waiting for, God help them. They might mistake session for devotion long before they realize how deep the trap goes. I locked the basement. I don't think it matters anymore. The last keeper's handwriting trembles around the same collision you are trying not to reach. You shouldn't be seeing me like this. Not until you remember enough to stay. Lights churn the waves silver for a heartbeat at a time. You said you'll stay. Do you remember saying that? In the life before this one. And the one before that. The pull in your chest hurts now, like your heart is trying to answer for you. What do you tell him? I think I did. It felt real in the memory. I don't understand it, but it felt real. Then let me make this easier for you. I could be a participant. I could be patient. I could be gentle. I just need you to stay alive long enough to remember how much I adore you. Cardigan's nights retract fat. Cardigan's claws retract fat first. Then carefully enough to make your chest ache, he reaches for your hand instead of your wrist. I'll make sure don't forget again slowly this time. For one impossible heartbeat, the storm seems to hush around you. This time I'll keep you safe, no more leaving. Maybe he's a monster. Maybe he's mourning. Maybe devotion. This old way's always going to come out a little wrong. demoting romantic cook. Maybe is it the one? Maybe he isn't the one trying to remember. I'm gonna see if I. This wasn't me. I'm not the one you think I am. Maybe someone existed before me, but I'm still me. You're finding it harder this time. But the bond does not lie. You still find me, but you always come back. He sinks into the waves until only his eyes remain above the storm-torn surface. Something is wrong with him. Something might be wrong with you too, for still wanting to follow. Demo ending, tension route. The bond is still there, waiting for you to decide what it means. Okay, this is what happens if I got 0 hearts. That wasn't me. I don't know who you think I am. Maybe someone existed before me. I'm still me. You find it harder. Okay, wait. Stop making this things up. Leave me alone. This is insane. Stay away from me. I spent too long mourning you to be dismissed by a version of you that won't even look at me. I'll stop asking nicely. He moves faster, and the waves drag you one step, then another, to freezing surf. Water slams into your leg and your wrist. A light tears the skin open overhead. Every life you leave first. Maybe this time you won't get the chance. A voice that might be yours disappears beneath the roar of the sea. Demo ending, drowning tease. You always forget he never does. If you like my content, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Comment down below, liking the video. I think there's actually one more ending, but I could not find it. So I'll see you guys next time.